Ramblomatic here. Welcome back to another episode of another podcast, I guess this is going to be tonight. I've had a lot of things I wanted to talk about, which I'm currently bringing up in a big old list here that I got. I hope you guys are really enjoying the channel. Still enjoying the videos that are coming out. There's some new stuff I got planned, basically. And without further ado, let's just get right to the list. There's something I've been thinking about for a little while, and that's if I want to download the music from a game. So basically what happens is, I notice I do a lot of cutting in my episodes, because I like to cut to the more important parts or till something's actually happening, because there's a lot of games that just kind of, really drag out or they're a little bit slow. So I was thinking about, when I do all that cutting, the music gets disrupted too, so it's always skipping and stuff like that when I'm trying to just skip my vocals, or my voice part, not vocals. So I kind of played around with the idea of downloading tracks from the game, the games that I play. The upside of that is it will smoothen the sound experience, so you'll just get that solid music without the skipping or the, any of that stuff. The real downside is I don't get to hear. This is a very, very minor one, I just want to say. I don't get to hear the music, so to add the extra little bit, and I can't comment on a specific part I like, or like I've done in the past. And it might make you guys feel a little bit more disconnected from the video if it's not like actively happening, like the music is not there all the time, that kind of thing. Or the music is there all the time. I don't know if that'll really affect. Moving on, as you see, I talked numerous times about My Summer Car being released on Rambit Overload, and I go ahead and release it on the main channel. I was really playing around with what I wanted to do with that. I'm happy with my decision. I hope people keep watching. I'm getting very close to being done the car, by the way. So I really do hope that you join in and see the finale of at least the building part. I'm gonna I've been kind of thinking about what I want to do after the car is done, and of course I'm going to do the rally, give that a shot, because I've never done that before. I've never done the rally, and I'm going to go race it around on the little track that we have there. I got a couple different plans, and some things I said I was going to do really early on in recording, but never ended up doing. So yeah, that's it for that one. I definitely like all the new updates they've done to the game. It's really added a lot, and along with my new computer, making the graphics even better. Just absolutely adore it. And in the background, you may notice I've got a game playing. I don't remember what the name of the game is. I'll just put it up on the screen right now. The name of the game. It's really fun. I put together a lot of your favorite guns. You have little challenges. You earn points. Whatever. It's kind of it's free, I believe. But they try to get you in the fact that you can buy points or guns or whatever, like you can actually use real currency, but I really been enjoying the game right now. It's not really a game that I really play for a full episode, because let me just say it's a little bit dry. Maybe I'll give it a shot when I find one of my favorite guns. There's some other customized variations I could show you that I've recorded too. Moving on, I have a brand new upload time. It's been in effect for a little bit of a while now. What happened is I upped my recording quality. So it takes a little bit longer for episodes to upload and render. Not render, actually, because it was all on Adobe's side. So I increased the sorry if I'm kind of distracted a little bit here. I'm waiting for my car to warm up, and I'm worried the sound's not necessarily good, so I'm trying to hold it to like a good place to talk. Hopefully this is better. I'm thinking, actually right up against the wall is probably better. But yeah, because of the higher quality, it takes longer for it to render, it takes longer for it to export, and it takes longer for it to upload to YouTube. So it's really just whenever my computer decides to work, and of course it's going to take a little bit longer for that stuff to come out. So it will be a later release time, even though it wasn't really set in stone before. And if you haven't been keeping up with some of my more recent episodes, it finally happened. I lost 2 entire sessions of recording. Like, one was 2 hours, I believe, and one was an hour and a half. Just all of the video footage was gone. Yeah, that was Ark, I believe, but I kind of catch you up on what's going on in that, and it's also Dishonored, which I played recently, and it's actually really fun. I hope to keep that going for a little while. But the first sessions, unfortunately, went completely missing because what happened is, if you're using the Xbox recording app to record and post videos on YouTube, which I highly recommend you do, play every game in windowed full screen. Because if you don't, the little recording box won't show up, and you won't know if you're really recording or not, because you have to press like Alt. I believe it's Windows Alt R, and it maybe starts recording, but it doesn't tell you if it does or not. But that's what I've been doing in the past, and it's worked consecutively for me. So I got a little bit confident with that technique and decided to record a 1.5 hour session with it, and lost all of the footage. Of course, I recorded 1 hour and then a half-hour session. But yeah, just something to keep you for you to mind. I managed to kind of explain the situation well, and it actually worked out. And I don't think there was like, I'm not going to be changing the world with the jokes I made or stuff like that. I might release it in like a lost footage archive video or whatever the heck on Rambit Overload. That's another thing I've been thinking about doing with that channel. Next up, I want to try to get 4K recording working. This is going to be a very long-term project. I definitely do have to get 4K on my computer. I don't have that. So the fact that I just got this computer means that I probably won't get the opportunity to do that for quite a while. And then I don't know how or which program would be acceptable for recording, so stuff I have to look into. Just something I wanted to touch on quick. So moving on again, I want to talk about different episodes and series. Basically, as you can see so far on my channel, I want to be known for a lot of variety. I don't necessarily want to be stuck to something, but if people are interested for long enough, I will do that for an extended period of time. But I don't really want to become like the blankety blank channel. So like, I don't want to be I'm going to go back in time a little bit here. I don't want to be known as like the Minecraft channel or the Ark channel or the My Summer Car channel. It's cool if people want to do that. They clearly gain followings like very consistently. But for me, if I did that, I would feel like I would just be, I don't know, it's gonna sound like a bit of a dick thing to say, but I would just be, I'm just trying to like make my life easier, so do like huge recording sessions of one game and just release it. To me, it feels lazy because that's not the way I want to do a channel. But if someone really dedicates their time, I absolutely understand why they would do that and become like the blankety blank channel. So that's all I wanted to say on that. Another bit of news here. I'm canceling Payday 2. That playthrough. If you couldn't tell, episode 1 didn't do so well, and episode 2, titled Shoot the Guy, got literally 0 views as of this recording right now. I kind of thought it would do alright. Like, I decided to do the campaign because I couldn't find anyone to play with, and I really, long and the short, because the episodes aren't going to come out, I don't think, I might delete them off of my computer just to free up some space, because that is a problem, even though I do have the new computer. I went through the game, and as I started playing, especially the action sections, I enjoyed the stealth sections, but once you get into action stages, it loses all momentum for me. I don't know what it is. Like, the gameplay is fun, but it's almost like you're a juggernaut all the time, and it throws an unrealistic amount of people on you. It's a little bit too over the top, but it doesn't really feel like a game that should be over the top. It just feels like it's a really odd mix that I really don't enjoy. Anyways, I want to kind of finish this off by talking about my 100th video. I got this planned for kind of a longer form video that will kind of mark, not celebrate. I thought about this for a while. I don't want to celebrate 100 views, so that feels a little bit vain to me. But I want to release a video just to mark my 100th video. Now, I do have, as you notice, by this point, 112 video uploads. I made sure to check this before I started this podcast. So somewhere along the line, I reached my 100th video, because I don't count videos that are shorter than 10 minutes or shorter than 8 minutes, I think was what I said before. Somewhere along the line I said that. So I only count a video towards my video count, personal video count, that's longer than 10 minutes or 10 minutes or 9 minutes 30 or longer is fine. Because I don't really feel like you guys are getting a full episode if I'm under 8 minutes, you know? I've released some that are a little bit shorter. Some is due to glitches and footage I've lost. There's some dream car racing videos like that where it just cuts off and I have no clue why. Like, I've tried to figure it out, but I don't know why. So yeah, just something to quickly mark. I might actually film my car like I said I was going to do in the very first video that's not the blooper that I uploaded or the mistake that I uploaded. And then I want to do a computer, like a setup show, like kind of show my setup. Oh, my car's decided to turn off on me, but I think it's warm enough by now. It snowed here today and it's 0 degrees, so I wanted to let my car warm up, but anyways. I do have some more things to talk about, but this is gonna run on for probably way too long. Hopefully you're enjoying like kind of the footage in the background. Like I said earlier, the gun disassembling and building game. It should be just enough to fill. Like, all my other podcasts are just black backgrounds. So hopefully something a little more interesting will be messing up and trying to screw around will be interesting to you. So if you want to see more, leave a like, do a subscribe, do all that stuff. And there is a notification bell. Due to the way that YouTube works now, if you want to see videos from your creators, I'm just going to run through the whole, you've probably heard this whole shebang before, but if you want to see videos from your creators, subscribing is not really enough anymore. You have to kind of press that little bell, get notifications whenever videos are uploaded. I've done it to a couple of my favorite YouTubers, and I hope some of you guys do the same for me. Not for me, for yourselves, I guess. Don't do it for me. Man, okay, this is getting weird. I feel like this is a good place to end it off. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Ramblomatic. Bye bye. I can't, just like the last time, I can't hit